The hall extended down the corridor, with the carpet getting thinner almost towards threads near the skirting. The ceiling panels buzzed with fluorescence. One light was buzzing out of tune, so that its hum had a stutter. There was 20 steps to each door, the veneer coming off in the corners and the brass plates worn smooth. A handle turned freely under my hand, but the door didn't budge. The next fixed hard, colder than the air. The walls came together at angles too precise, as if drawn without concern for lines. I went left. The carpet was blacker here, nearly black, the hum of the lights louder. Nearby, a fly trapped between the panes. The air firmed. My foot jammed on each seam of the floor, as over time their joints had come up. Dust stuck in my throat. Not the fresh paper dust, but the dry grit of a concealed thing. I could feel the insulation, the damp, all coming for me. A light flickered over on me. The bulb blacked out, but the ringing persisted. A thin tremor within my head. I pushed my hand against another door. The handle was an inch below where I anticipated it to be. When I stooped to grasp it, it felt just right, although my wrist strained at an odd angle, tendons tense. I took a step backward. My breath resonated, etched into the silence, uneven, higher than before. I waited to regulate it, but the breath persisted, soft, rhythmic, as if another breathed with me. The hallway pitched. My step stretched to one side, shorter to the other, my knees corrected without consciousness, joints popping down from and into step. My breast pressed hard, the breath coming in jerks, half a breath lagging, then going down too soon. The breath came out in stunted syllables, broken words that I had not uttered. A flutter of pulse beat in the hollow of my chest, bypassing the order that I knew it should observe. My tongue was heavy with the aftertaste of metal, as though I had been chewing on a coin. My eyes pulled against their own heaviness, each lash slow with its relaxation, then that they sprung open again. I felt uncertain whether I had come any further or had only been a little way down. I gulped, my motion getting caught midway, my throat constricted for an interval that had no end. My hands trembled without my consent, curling and uncurling by my sides. I closed them into fists. Pain stabbed and was gone, with only the feeling of having made it up. The hallway stayed fixed, although my sight fell behind the motion of my head. Doors loitered at their intervals, brass plates empty, numbers silent, handles denies their deployment. The buzz of the lights had intensified within me, resonating through the jaw, through the teeth, a wire stretched tense within the bone. I blinked again, the hallway extended, the tubes buzzed. I took another step, something within my breast shifted, not hurt, only a jolt, a beat skipped and lost and not made up again. My breath locked with it. All that could be heard down the passage ceased. The following second, I was down on my knees. The carpet pressed hard against my hands. The lights hummed once more, louder, unbearably loud, throughout my head. My heart pounded once in my throat and then shut up. And then the silence that followed, it didn't stop.